Hey guys, welcome to episode 10 on the Harvest Block server, and today we're going to tour BoyWondered's place. How you doing, boy?
Doing all right.
Alright. So, where are we?
This is my writer's retreat treehouse cabin slash fishing cabin. It also has a tiny farm underneath of it.
Underneath it?
Well, kind of underneath and behind.
Ah.
There's like I improved upon the size of the boulder right behind it, and that's the inside of it is the entrance down to the farm.
Oh. So, so that it's a natural hill?
Yeah, the hill is natural. Actually,
that's
I
pretty
kind
cool.
of carved it down a little bit
That's
on
pretty
the
cool.
top.
I like your use of wood. Are those natural trees?
The spruces are natural, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I scoped around in this biome looking for a good spot with some pre-existing big trees, which are in, like, they're not in short supply around here, but I wanted it to be on the water.
Oh, yeah. So, I will follow you.
All right, come right in. And it's just a small little cabin, really cozy. Got, like a kitchen area and a little living area. And the writing desk.
I like this. This reminds me of stuff I've seen in, like, Stephen King movies. Oh.
Awesome.
Your
And I
cat
have a
stays,
key.
huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Somehow. Sometimes when I load in, he loads in like below the cabin, but then he'll like spring up into it. So far he hasn't moved. Luckily.
Yeah, I tied mine to the TV and he still wouldn't stay.
I have a bad history with the cats on this game. They don't want to do anything correctly. This is the little sleeping loft.
I like your use of acacia wood.
Thank you. I am kind of obsessed with it.
I haven't actually had the opportunity to use it. I keep thinking gray or orange, and I forget that they're the same wood.
Yeah, and what's funny is actually the acacia goes really great with like stone bricks, like the gray, the orange planks actually go really nicely with all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then in through here is the farm entrance.
Oh. What kind of
Just head on
farm?
down. I've got sugarcane, wheat, potatoes, and carrots. I don't think carrots are actually planted right now, but
Ooh.
um,
Oh.
it's just tiny, just enough to, kind of make like grand here and there. And unfortunately, when I actually write books on the server, when you actually sit there with a book open, it will boot you because it doesn't count you as, doing anything. And I had written like copied in 30 some pages in a book, and then the server kicked me for idling,
Oh.
and I lost all of it.
Oh man.
And I was so pissed. And so I think it was actually Bubble who said, like, why don't you make like a freaking AFK pool? I was like, what? So then I Googled it. Ta-da! It's fun.
I didn't even realize that that's how the AFK worked until I saw one at Light and Train's place.
Yeah, I had heard of AFK pools. I didn't know they were literal pools. Like, for some reason, I thought it was like a euphemism,
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine what it was. Sent was asking them about it, and they were right next to me. I was using their farm, and there it was. I was like, oh, didn't
Yeah.
realize. Yeah, I remember I was reading your book, and I went AFK.
Did it kick you while you were reading it?
No, it didn't take that long, thankfully.
Oh, okay. I wrote a couple more books to go with my Bubble Island project, but I wanted Bubble to read them first and make sure that they're okay, because it's like making up backstory for the islands themselves, kind of going along with what she had mentioned at the event.
Yeah, I was talking about there was some lore, but I couldn't remember the names of anything, and I was like, you guys, I just did a terrible job at describing this.
The only thing that I really remember her saying, and she might have said more like when I wasn't around, but it just had to do with like the people who created the islands, these NPCs that obviously aren't actual players, um, worship Bubble as a goddess, and then they built the islands like in her honor and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I remembered. So
Yep,
any other
that's it
secrets
for
here?
the. Oh wait, hang on, that's not it. I lied. Then you can go down to the dock.
Oh, see, now this looks safe. I built one before the regen, and zombies got me everywhere.
Yeah, I have had creepers and zombies swarm this thing. They cannot get up here.
Yeah, I
The
guess.
only danger is from like if archers get too close, but
Uh, yeah, I guess the better idea for me would have been to not build it on the water.
oh, did you do it like on water, like right on water level?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. The only
Yeah.
thing that sucks is when you cast from the edge of the dock, it does that weird like in the air thing. So
Oh,
I actually stand up on the little pylon things, which is fine. It gives you like a better view anyway. But yeah, this is a really pretty area.
it is. I really like how that podzol turned out. I'm glad they added that.
Yeah, it's really cool. And this is also straight in line with Obi's Reb statue, his fountain statue thing, and then his storage house.
Oh, I haven't seen any of Opie stuff, I don't think. I don't think I've even... Does he have a place in Nakria?
Yeah, he's in. He's not in the same building we're in. He's in the other apartment building.
That's why. And we're back. So,
Okay, go ahead.
this is all natural too, right?
Yeah, this is an Extreme Hills. Is Extreme Hills M? Yeah, it's an Extreme Hills M biome, and most of what you're seeing is just the natural stone. Uh, um, yeah, that building way over there, that's my storage building that I had brought over the wood building. My old builds were kind of in a I tried to do like a Skyrim kind of Viking-ish style, but
I see.
yeah, this is Darkstone City. This is the city entrance over here.
It's a crazy natural cave opening.
I I had to make it deeper, but I think it was natural up to about here. And might have been a little bit farther back than that actually.
Wow. So,
But yeah.
how long did you run around before you found these places?
Actually, Obi and I scoped out places on the Dine map when Train did the map gen before we actually did the regen. And so I scoped it out in advance. I looked around at all the Extreme Hills biomes I saw. And this one, like, I basically claim this entire biome. I'm going to have builds kind of sprinkled under the surface all over it. It's not a very big one, though. It's kind of inert.
Yeah.
Okay, the inside is still very much a work in progress. And everyone asks, so I'll go ahead and tell you, no, this is not a working gate. But it looks cool, so...
Well, I wouldn't have asked. I would have just been disappointed that you didn't show it to me.
Oh, okay, well, no disappointment then, because it doesn't do anything. Inside both of these side pockets, they're mirrored. These are where you can go to the little guard lookout posts that look out front to guard the city.
Oh, I was hoping I could get up here.
Yeah. And it's a really nice view, especially once I get rid of the storage house, it'll be even better. But this is the most complete area inside the city. This is the guard barracks and housing area.
Yeah, and then here's your fireplace.
Yes, the awesome fireplace.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like this fireplace.
I'm like stupidly proud of this thing.
Sorry about that. I keep muting myself to clear my throat, and then I forgot to.
Sorry.
I just built a fireplace in the Resident Evil room, and I'm like, maybe Obi has something better, because I'm not happy with it. And then I saw this, and I was like, well, I wish I had seen something like this before I built the one in my library.
This thing, it's big. Like every time I try to build a small fireplace, it always comes out looking stupid.
Yeah,
I'm never satisfied with it.
I don't know that you can build a small fireplace that looks good.
Yeah, so I was just like, you know what, go big or go home. So I made a giant double-sided one. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, all the little ones I've seen, you just have to deal with it. That doesn't look great.
I did have one small fireplace that I liked, and it was in one of my houses in my Wonderland build. I think might have been the White Rabbit's house, but I have yet to find a good location for that in the region, so it's not back yet.
I see. Oh,
And this
wow.
is just a little library enchanting area.
I just made a new pick. I should have saved it for here.
I don't think this actually goes up to 30. I was really frustrated because I counted everything out and I thought that it would go up to 30, but I don't think it actually does. Yeah, again, you can see I'm like loving this acacia.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
I had to find an excuse to use it here.
I like how it matches the cake.
Actually, yeah, I didn't even notice that. Okay. And one thing that I've always had problems with in my builds is lighting, and
Mhm.
I'm always trying new stuff. And I really like the way that this came out using the half slabs around the glowstone.
Yeah, it does look good. Oh,
Okay.
in case you didn't know, um, carpets let through light, so
Yes, and I have been playing with that. Obi and I actually got the little like Minecraft manual thing, and we figured it would be cute for our daughter mostly, but we actually found some really good design tips in there, surprisingly enough.
cool.
We figured it was geared more towards kids, you know. But
Spiral staircase, I'm into those.
yep, and this is the other side,
Ah, full circle.
and I still need to put a kitchen in downstairs and make it connect to the palace, but the palace is not built yet, so. And yeah, this is one of the bigger areas that I've dug out.
I see that you're worried about mobs.
Yeah, just a bit. I'm a little obsessive about placing lots of torches. This is gonna be like a little plaza type area. I think I might put like a little fountain or maybe like some marketplace carts or something, like little kiosks or something.
Hmm.
Because this is like the wall to the outside right here, and I had wanted to make like some little houses in here, but I just didn't have enough room.
Yeah.
And then down here, I forgot what I'm gonna put down. I need to start putting signs with notes on them again. I stopped doing that for some reason. But that's gonna go somewhere else.
Alright.
And then this is the miner's entrance to the city, which is why it's like all dirty.
I was trying to figure out what you meant by dirty.
Yeah, I used gravel to be like a dirt, like, you know, like brought in from the mines, tracked all over the place.
I gotcha.
And then this over here is the mines.
I'm not wearing shoes.
Oh, you do have paws though.
I keep them very clean.
I'm sure you do. You can come into the vault.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I trust you.
Oh, I made it. No, it wasn't a matter of permission.
Oh no, it was just I
have
pressed the
problems.
button too soon.
I have problems with doors.
This is kind of the temporary vault, like before the NPC, like Dwarven folks would transfer it. You know, they're like counting it up before they transfer it to the actual royal vault
I see.
for permanent safekeeping.
Now, is this just design stuff, or is this your actual fortune?
This is just design stuff. Yeah, I don't really. I guess this is my fortune because I don't really stockpile any of this stuff. So.
I like it.
Thanks.
I'm just. How do the? Or I guess there's obsidian. I was gonna say, how do the dwarves, or Dwarven City? How do the dwarves know to stop? But there's obsidian there.
Yeah, there's obsidian. I figured it made sense. Which I need to put like some paintings or something in here. It's kind of drab.
Yeah, I got some rotten flesh, some glass, and a minecart. If you're into that.
Tempting.
I actually I had to build a minecart for Bubbles Island. I've just been running it every time. I was like, you know, it's time I sat on those tracks.
Yeah, I've been running it too. I've ridden the rail a couple times. This is the smelting room.
Ooh. I like this coal pile.
Thank you. Yeah, I was like, I need piles of coal and ores. And then like I need iron, and I come in here and I stare at it, and I'm like, how badly do I need these decorations? Because I'm building a quad beacon at Bubbles Island, and I'm short quite a bit. But yeah, I'm not touching that. That's not for that. This is made by me. It's man-made. This area.
All right.
But I just tried to, like emulate the style of mine shafts, and this part just loops around back to the shaft, and then
The shaft.
yeah.
You know, I would believe that this was genuine,
Oh
except for
really?
this long
Awesome.
one.
Except for the yeah, and it looked weird when it wasn't like that. But I guess I could change it. This because it's wider. He said it looks natural except for this one. But see, then my other ones here are wide, so I don't know. I'll see how it looks.
Yeah.
Now you've got me convinced. Obi says it's not his fault. He's like, I didn't do those. But there.
That's cool. And you
No,
can get
yeah,
around.
yeah. All right. I'm convinced. Okay. Now
But
we
you
can go
know,
down to the.
you might be able to
Uh,
change it to look like something better. Maybe.
I don't know. Better's relative when it's me. And this is also still man-made area.
All right.
This is a little miner's bunkhouse and kind of like a hand-washing station.
This reminds me of something from a game, but it's like really vague and really loosely connected, so I'm not going to bring it up again.
Okay. And oh, I forgot to show you downstairs at um, the guard barracks. There's actually a bunk room like down underneath of the fireplace area, the living area, and I haven't put any decorations in there yet, so it's probably just as well. But I'm gonna put bunks in just like this in there too.
Hmm. So this is light gray, huh?
Hmm?
This is light gray, huh?
The glass, yeah, should be.
Yeah. Let me see more. Oh, I like how your hair goes over your head.
Oh, thanks. You're the second person to notice that in like the last couple days. Stone noticed it, I think, yesterday. This is the ugly bridge. I made this in a hurry when it was still really dark and there were mobs all over the place, and I just needed to be able to get across.
Well, it's pretty safe. I mean,
Yeah, it's safe now. I need to. It looks ugly from underneath more than on top, but it's definitely not my best work. But this was kind of where I stopped, and I was just like, "Yay, raw mines! I can just come in here and get stuff whenever I feel like it." Um, and then I can take you to the part that Obi's been working on.
all right. So, how much of all these dwarven areas are like natural tunnels?
This is a natural ravine. These tunnels back here that we just came through, partly, I think this part right here, this kind of like mouth up to the ravine, was natural on this side, and this side I carved out. So, kind of, like now that we're down here, it's kind of 50-50 on this level. And this place is just, as Reb would say, maggoty with ravines just kind of crisscrossing one another. And then I made this, and then once we get down here, this is all natural tunnels for the most part. Obi has dug out a couple extra rails, but this is mostly natural. Like there's another this goes to a ravine right here. I think it's a different one. No, this is the same one because there's an ugly bridge. Yeah. And
I'm gonna go say hi to your friend real quick. Just look away.
oh, is there a friend down here? Oh, there is a friend.
I like your shirt, guy.
Did he give it to you?
No,
Oh, darn.
your friends are dicks, man.
What a jerk.
I really like to see people who can build with the terrain. I mean, there is that ugly bridge, but
You see what I'm saying? How it's ugly underneath? Like, it's just, you can tell I was in a hurry. And I was like, bridge, I need to build a bridge.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of cool looking, but
I've had various opinions, but my personal opinion is it's fugly. So I'm gonna I'm gonna fix it eventually. It's just kind of low on the priority list.
Gotcha.
Oops, sorry, did I lose you?
Oh. And we're back. So
It's
tell
like
me
magic.
more.
It's like magical for you to say that like with me, like here. He said, and we're back. Obi's sitting next to me.
Oh, hi Obi.
He says, "Hi, Obi." He's got his mouth full. But this begins the area that Obi started renovating. This is natural here, or is this section? You made it. Okay, yeah, this is natural mine shaft right here, and he just kind of repaired it and fixed it up so it looks, non-abandoned.
I mean,
And
except for the
good.
cobwebs, it looks non-abandoned.
Yeah, and just so long as you stay on the track that is connected, you'll not get lost.
Oh, hey guy, there's a golden spider jockey in here.
A golden spider jockey? Oh, sweet. That's great.
I keep forgetting what button to press to get out of F5 mode, which is funny because it's called F5 mode.
That's great. Yeah, it took us a long time to figure out. I think when we first started playing, we'd accidentally hit the F1, and then we're like, "Holy crap! How do we get the freaking heads up back?"
I used to have a huge problem with F9, or I guess it's not F9. What does
Oh
F9
god,
do?
that was so awkward. The spider jumped up into the ceiling and was like suffocating the jockey. That was so weird. Sorry, what does F9 do? I have no idea.
I'm I'm pressing it. It's doing something. I'm thinking the one where I just tried to
I think
broadcast
that was one of
Titch.
the ones that we hit early on, and yeah, it did something weird, and we were like, "What the heck did we press?"
I think it
But
was like cinema mode before.
oh, is it that slow-mo kind of thing?
Yeah.
That's yeah, cinematic mode. Yeah.
There's nothing down that tunnel.
No. He put a sign there, and everybody thinks it's like a joke or something. Like when Sent came, he's like, "What's down here?" And we were like, "It's a dead end." He's like, "Oh, I thought there might be treasure."
Do you mind if I place something real quick?
No, go ahead.
All right. I'll just make sure I do this right. Oh. Obi's gonna have to change that sign now.
Oh, he said, "Oh, he's gonna have to change that sign now." I was wondering what you were doing. He's over here going, "Ugh." You can feel free to ride the rail if you wanted to.
I actually just came all the way back here to see this grinder thing. That's a skeleton.
Yes, this is a XP farm that Obi built for me, and if you take the elevator, he's really proud of this because redstone has kind of been his enemy from the beginning, and he's finally able to do things like this, like without. I don't even think he used any references this time.
Good job, Obi.
And, yeah, he did a great job. And then what's cool too is there's a button in here that you can press and it pushes the loot forward.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. It's pretty fancy.
Oh, and you can you
This
just...
is for the interior light here, because otherwise it's like pitch black.
Oh, I see.
Oh, he said that he got the idea to push the button to push the stuff forward from you
Oh, cool.
when you were fine-tuning Styx's.
Oh. It didn't take me with you.
Oh, that's weird. Were you on at the same time?
That was close. I'm afraid of the elevators now. I'm pretty sure I had a bad experience with mine, and
This is a natural cave flower.
baby spiders are mean too.
Baby spiders?
Oh, cave spiders.
Oh, cave spiders. I was about to say, are there baby spiders? I got really excited. Like,
You got excited for little spiders?
I mean, like excited and terrified all at once, you know. And if you want to see the big ravine, you can take this rail over here, or where was it? Oh, I think it's farther down this way.
Are we gonna die down here?
No, I'm not lost. Okay, here it is.
Oh. I'll be right back. Oh, do you want a cart? I have one.
Nah, it's fine. I've been this is cool because Obi dug out this area, but he tried to make it look as natural as possible. But
I
I think
was.
he dug out most of this.
Ooh,
Yeah, this is a big ravine.
it's cool seeing the lava and the water together.
Yeah. I kind of mucked it up earlier because I was actually mining in here and I just like left my pillar area and stuff.
I'm falling. Yeah, that's. I mean, it looks kind of natural. Um,
um Sure.
yeah.
Oh, I built a I built an XP farm while I was drunk over the weekend. uh it works, but
Oh.
it's like I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll make the room that the spawner is in because it was a natural dungeon spawner. I was like, I'll make the room that the spawner's in like nice and small and compact so that the stupid things won't get caught on anything, you know?" And yeah, of course, you know, when you do that, you get a much lower spawn rate. But I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I was just tickled at my genius.
I understand where you're coming from.
But I'm still kind of impressed with myself. I made a functioning redstone mechanism while I was intoxicated. So, we can get there from here actually. This is the underground road to towns. As it says, I'm gonna have like little villages and towns kind of sprinkled around under the surface. And this tunnel system is 99% natural down here, like 98% natural. I had to dig this opening in, but there was an opening over to this like little off to the side or something, and I didn't like it, so I closed it off. But
Oh.
this is where it was. I closed it off over here.
Oh man, I'm looking at your
But
portal and I'm liking it.
yeah, I had a lot of fun making that. And it comes out like right on a fortress too.
Oh, I came out on an island.
Oh, Obi's came out and he almost landed in lava.
Oh
Didn't
shoot.
you do that too?
Yeah, yeah, it was close.
Like you walked like right next to an open hole or something.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
I went back there and I remembered that I had filled that hole and I was like, "Thank you, past link."
This water thing I put in here to go down to the ravine below. I think it's the same ravine as the Ugly Bridge. And yeah, like this is just natural here, and I'm gonna make it connect to other stuff at some point. Dig it out a little bit more, make it presentable.
You know, I don't think you can replace that bridge now because you won't have anything to call the ravine after that.
The Ugly Bridge ravine. Yeah. Ah, this is true.
It's too late. You should have thought about it before you made the bridge.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a nice big natural tunnel. I really like this area. And right up here, I'm going to put in a little village right in this area. Oh crap.
There's a floating cow over there.
A floating cow.
Yeah,
I don't have
and
a floating
there's a
cow.
floating sheep over there too.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I don't have any floating animals.
Yeah, your world is so flat, square. Whoa,
Yeah.
was that your last guest?
Um, no, not at all.
So that's a pretty big femur.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna put a little like village in this pocket. I love these natural rooms where they're kind of like circular almost.
Yeah, these are
Not
cool.
quite. I don't know. Yeah, I love these things.
I always thought
Yeah,
they
yeah.
should have put like giant cavern spiders in here that are like mini bosses that would
Oh,
hang down from the ceiling.
yeah, like really big ones.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah,
stand
that
in
would
here
be
anymore now.
cool. Now down here I had a severe gravalanche.
Gravelanche.
Um,
Ah,
and I had to dig it all back out. As you can see, I gave up at some point. And was just like, screw it, it can be in the walls. So, um, this right here also goes out to the surface. Um, and I'll take you down to the less interesting part first.